Let's consider a moment. Imagine you've packed the most perfect lunch. It has your favorite sandwich, turkey cheese crisp lettuce juicy tomato slice. You've been looking forward to it all morning. The bell rings, you race to your lunchbox, you open it up. But wait, what's this? Disaster! Tomato juice has soaked through the bread, turning your magnificent creation into a soggy, squishy mess. Your perfect lunch is ruined. This, my friends, is a problem. A small one, sure, but where what you expected and what you got are very different. You wanted a firm, delicious sandwich. You received a wet, unappetizing pile of ingredients. This soggy sandwich is more than a lunchtime tragedy. It's problem identification in action. You didn't need a textbook or a chart to tell you something was wrong. You used your senses. Your eyes saw the mushy bread, your fingers felt the dampness. You instantly recognized the situation was not ideal. You identified the problem. Bread gets soggy next to wet ingredients over time. This is the first step toward innovation and discovery. Before we can build a rocket or cure a disease, we first have to notice that something isn't working as well as it could be. It all starts with noticing. Now, what do? You could just sigh and eat the soggy sandwich, accepting your fate. Or the scientist inside you could start thinking, how could this be prevented? Pack the tomatoes separately. Use a different kind of bread that resists moisture. Invent a special container with compartments to keep ingredients apart until assembly. The moment you ask how and what if, you move from having a problem to solving it. Let's start at school. Think about your classroom. Is it hard to see the board from the back of the room? That's a problem with classroom layout. Do you waste time passing out papers one by one? That's a process problem. Now, let's go home. Your house is a goldmine of problems. One kitchen drawer is a jumbled mess so you can't find the can opener. That's an organization problem. The vacuum cord always gets tangled around furniture legs. That's a design problem. Now think bigger. Business. Businesses look for problems because solving them creates value. Imagine a coffee shop with a long morning line. Customers get frustrated and go elsewhere. Mobile app ordering. They fix the bottleneck and improve the experience. Here's an amazing idea to consider. Every single problem is like a secret door. On the outside, it might look ugly, frustrating, even scary. It's a problem. But if you can figure out how to unlock it and push it open, on the other side is an opportunity. Before there were cars, getting from one town to another was a big problem. It was slow, you had to depend on horses, you couldn't travel very far easily. This was a massive problem for society, but for inventors like Carl Benz and Henry Ford, this problem was a spectacular opportunity. They saw the frustration and thought, what if we could create a horseless carriage? Let's go back to your tangled headphones. That's an annoying problem, right? Some clever people saw that problem not as an annoyance, but as an opportunity. Their answer was the invention of wireless earbuds. They took away the cords. Alright, future innovators, are you ready to become master problem spotters? It's time to assemble your mental toolkit. The first and most important tool is active observation. This isn't just looking, it's seeing. Don't just walk through your day on autopilot, pay attention to the details. The second tool is asking why, relentlessly. When you spot a problem, don't just stop there. Be a scientist and dig deeper. Ask why, at least 5 times. Problem: my plant keeps dying. First, why? Because the soil is dry. Second, why? Because I forget to water it. Third, why? Because I don't have a regular schedule for it. Fourth, why? Because I'm busy in the morning and tired at night. Fifth, why? Because there's no easy reminder system. Your third tool is to think about different people. A situation might not be a problem for you, but it could be a huge problem for someone else. Think about an elderly person trying to use a complicated TV remote. Think about a person in a wheelchair trying to navigate a store with narrow aisles. Think about a young child trying to tie their own shoes. History is filled with amazing stories of simple problems leading to world-changing products. Let's look at one you probably use all the time: Post-it notes. This invention didn't start with someone trying to create a sticky note, it started with a problem and a failed experiment. A scientist at 3M, Dr. Spencer Silver, was trying to create a super strong adhesive. Instead, he accidentally created a very weak adhesive. It could hold paper yet peel off cleanly, leaving no residue. It was a failure, a solution without a problem, and it sat on a shelf for years. Another 3M scientist, Art Fry, had a different small problem. He sang in his church choir. He used little scraps of paper to mark hymns. The scraps kept falling out and he would lose his place. One day, he remembered Silver's weak glue. A light bulb went off. What if he applied that weak glue to his bookmarks? They'd stick but be removable. Here's another example. Before the 1930s, grocery shopping was different. Shoppers carried small wicker baskets. To buy more, they'd carry multiple heavy baskets. A big problem. People stopped shopping when baskets were full. He took a folding chair, he put a basket on the seat, he attached wheels to the legs. So what have we considered today? We've seen that problems are everywhere, from our lunchboxes to our local stores. We've learned that a problem is just a gap between how things are and how they could be better. Every single problem is a hidden opportunity. It's a chance to be creative, to be helpful, to make the world a little better. The soggy sandwich, the tangled cords, the long lines. These aren't just annoyances, they are invitations, challenges whispered to us by the universe. You don't need to be a famous scientist or a CEO. Every person, including you, can identify problems and dream up solutions. Use the tools we've talked about: powers of observation, curiosity to ask why, empathy to understand others, creativity to connect ideas. You have a unique view of the world. You will notice problems others walk past. Now go get them.